During an emergency shutdown, it's important to maintain clear communications with plant personnel and to follow company procedures. Following these rules can help ensure the safety of personnel and limit damage to plant equipment, the products being produced, and the environment. When a distillation system is taken out of service with no expectation of restarting it in the near future, such as when extensive maintenance is needed, a long-term shutdown may be required. In a long-term shutdown, all of the equipment is shut off and the system is emptied. In this vacuum distillation system, a long-term shutdown begins with the feed system. First, the steam flow to the preheater is shut off. Then the feed pump is shut off, while the feed control valve is closed. With the flow of feed mixture to the column stopped, the level of overhead product in the receiver drops. When the level drops past a specified point, a level controller on the receiver automatically closes the overhead product takeoff valve. This places the system on total reflux. Stopping the feed flow to the column also causes the level in the bottom of the column to decrease. When the level falls below a specified point, a level controller automatically closes the bottom's product takeoff valve. This causes the remaining bottom's liquid to circulate through the reboiler. To enable that liquid to cool before it's drained from the system, a temperature controller is manually set to close a control valve on the reboiler steam line. An isolation valve in the steam line is closed as well to ensure that no steam reaches the reboiler. The reboiler's circulating pump is left on for now to help cool the liquid and equipment. At this point, there's no feed going into the column, and the overhead and bottoms mixtures are being recirculated. To shut down the reflux system, a temperature controller is reset to close a valve in the reflux line and prevent overhead product from returning to the column. Then, the level controller on the receiver is set to reopen the overhead product takeoff valve so that the product that has collected in the receiver can be pumped to the overhead product storage tank. Once the receiver has emptied, the reflux pump is shut off to complete the shutdown of the reflux system. The next step is to shut down the vacuum system. First, a pressure controller is used to open a bleed valve in the vacuum line to break the vacuum. Then the two steam jets are shut off in the reverse order from the startup sequence. Once the vacuum system has been shut down and the mixture in the bottom of the column has cooled according to procedures, the reboiler pump is shut off. The column and the reboiler can now be drained. Draining the system enables personnel to perform maintenance without coming into contact with processed liquids. It also prevents liquid in the system from freezing and damaging equipment in cold weather. And it prevents the liquid from depositing a residue in the piping that will need to be removed before the system is restarted. The basic goals of a short-term shutdown are to stop the flow of feed mixture to the column, stop the takeoff of overhead product, and stop the takeoff of bottoms product. When a distillation system is taken out of service with no expectation of restarting it in the near future, such as when extensive maintenance is needed, a long-term shutdown may be required. In a long-term shutdown, all of the equipment is shut off and the system is emptied.